knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Hey, nobody.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Nico Horner stands in now and watches strike one. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
That was a really nice at-bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at-bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
Hey, no one down here.
Now a chance for Stephen Kwan.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
At the belt and fires. And that drops in for a strike. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one fouled off. Finch. one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Bounced out to short. Gets it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Guardians lead 1. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd, stepping up for the Guardians, Stone Garrett. Finch back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Man at first. Josh Bell, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one missed. Bell, a former All-Star, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. The Guardians down by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses the zone. And it's 2-1. And a pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Garrett on at first. Nobody out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
To get this guy, attack him.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
In the air on the infield. And makes the grab. 2 down. Gabriel Arias will hit next. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one catches the corner for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Athletics 4 and the Guardians 2. Back here in the East Bay, here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The wind of the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Hernandez. Feed to second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking his first time. That clips the corner. Here comes the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw save. That's a stolen base. The A's up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And forget it. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A lot of people will see this highlight and think that he got a cookie to hit out of the ballpark. But I'm telling you, it's difficult when there's little velocity. You have to supply all the power, and you also have to stay within your mechanics to let the pitch get to you. That's a really good piece of hitting at the plate that I think many times goes overlooked.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Overall, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Stone Garrett digs in for the Guardians. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. This one in the play after the long run. And that'll do it. They get 2 and draw even again. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 4-4. On to the 4th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Nobody.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. Going 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Now here's Jake Bowers.
Nope.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Just missed. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Next offering is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one ripped. De La Cruz going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left side, towards the line. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And here is Gabriel Arias. First pitch misses. Line drive. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. And that rolls into the corner. He will score and they take the lead. It's 5-4. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Outside. And 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Chopped to third. Wilson. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Guardians 5 and the Athletics 4.
Place it first now.
We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Kwan, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The pitch. And he lays down a bunt. And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Ramirez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. Back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out.
Skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. Back here at the friendly confines. And our pitcher tonight, Bob Finch. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bottom of the first. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Now, Will Benson.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And that's in the dirt. Next one in the dirt. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Luis Arraez stands in. The Cubs trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get this guy out of here.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Matt Wallner at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Field plays a 1 here.
Hit in the air, left field. Gentry makes the play, and it's out number 3. Only 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer, and it's a 1-run game. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the A's 2 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. And now, Michael Busch.
The first baseman.
Busch getting to start at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Finch back to work. Right down the chute, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he deals. Pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. On the ground. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Jamer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario.
Hey, we got one here.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. Finch. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That clips the corner.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Hey, 2 outs. Plays at 1.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Alexander Canario. In the dirt, 1-0.
All right, come on now.
Gets the outside corner with that one. The pitch. Splits the plate, and it's 1-2. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, it's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Finch back to work. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Long run. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Will Benson, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. That one at the knees for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Hard hit, right side. Over to first. That's out number 2. Luis Arias, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. Almost got him. That's inside. 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Goes down looking. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Wallner.
The designated hitter, Matt Wallner.
The line to kick the pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A massive home run. His 13th home run of the season, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
And now here is Michael Busch.
Count 1-0.
And that's in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Raise it first now.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pitch is in the dirt. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Towards first. He'll do it himself. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And the righty deals. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. The next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. makes the grab. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, here we go.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's 2. Here at Wrigley Field, stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And here it comes.
That's out.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Alexander Canario. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs and outside. Canario goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. That one's in there, and the count even at 1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's 2.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Hey, all right. Here we
the
go,
right
guys.
fielder, Will.
Finch back to work. And ball 1. Close but called a ball. Now 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. On the ground to short, Young. Zips it across. Just got him on that one.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
And now, Luis Arias. Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. One down, base is empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
One out, one out.
And that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Wallner batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike. The rise off of first with 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus.
Skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Finch got into the 6th inning and turned in an okay showing.
Probably not going to go down as one of his favorite starts ever, Boog, especially with them taking the loss in the end. He wasn't awful, but you know he wants more from himself.
Here now is the final run here tonight.
Mm-hmm.